Salute to the flag.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So reorganization agenda first. Appointment of temporary president. Mr. Mark Nesbitt will be our temporary president. I did it last year. Change it up a little. Oh, sorry.
All right, do we have any nominees for president?
Keith Hess. Jared Yost.
Jared Yost,
Keith Hess.
Keith Hess. Any others?
Yeah, we do. We need a second for Keith.
Second.
Second for Jared?
Second. I think there was. I thought there were two.
Okay.
Two voices.
Any other nominees? Motion to close nominations? All in favor?
Close it.
Yeah. All in favor?
Roll call.
Mr. Krupp,
Mr. Yost.
Mr. Hess,
Mr. Hess.
Mrs. Hunsinger,
Mr. Yost.
Mr. Lanning,
Mr. Yost. Sorry.
Mrs. Moyer,
Mr. Hess.
Ms. Phillips,
Mr. Hess.
Mr. Taylor,
Mr. Hess.
and Mr. Nesbitt.
Mr. Hess.
And Mr. Yost.
Mr. Yost.
All right. Mr. Hess.
Please.
Okay, moving on, we'll take nominations for vice president.
Mr. Yost.
Is that a first and a second?
Yeah, second.
Okay, any other nominations? Motion closed?
So moved.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign? Okay. At this point, congratulations, Mr. Vice President.
Technically, you should take a motion for a vote of acclamation.
Motion to accept Mr. Yost as vice president. All in favor?
Vote for it.
Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Nominations for secretary. Mrs. Gregory's term doesn't expire to 29. So we can move on. Accept nominations for CSIU Board of Directors. For people that are not familiar, this is the monthly meeting with the CSIU at Lewisburg. Come on, don't everyone all jump at once.
Anybody want it?
Mrs. Post used to do it for several years. She really enjoyed it, had a good time. I'm trying to sell it.
You give us dinner.
And no volunteers, I can do a point.
Spin the ball.
You want to wait till next meeting? And Ray would reach out to me.
When is the next CSIU meeting?
Usually the third Wednesday of the month.
It's the only day you're busy.
Yeah, I just told you 20 minutes ago.
Okay, next is, we'll put on next one, yeah. And don't make me appoint somebody. So someone please volunteer. Okay, nominations for VOTEC representative. It's a 3-year term. This is actually one opening because I'm finishing the last of my 3rd-year term from 23.
So Tony?
Second.
Any other nominations? Motion to close? All in favor? Motion to appoint Mrs. Phillips as the alternate, or the second VOTEC rep?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Any opposed? Welcome aboard to VOTEC. And we're looking for an alternate. We used to have the board, the entire board, that one of us can't make it, anyone else on the board can fill in.
Let's do that again. That worked.
So we have a motion. Second.
Sure.
All in favor, is the entire board as the alternate?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Passes. Okay, election to PSBA legislative chairperson. Mr. Yost, you did it last several years. Would you just like to continue your tradition?
I'll do it, unless somebody else wants to do it, I'll do it.
I nominate Gary.
Second.
All in favor of Mr. Yost doing it for this year?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay, establishment of committees. There it is. Yeah, yeah, we'll set the nights and the times, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. We got 2 alternatives in front of us. One with the committee as a whole, the board meeting, the committee as a whole, the first Monday of the month, committee as a whole, second meeting of the month. Or we have one week to continue doing what we've been doing, where committee of whole and the board meeting to follow. So does someone want to make a motion for one or the other?
I'll make a motion to do them on the same night.
I was gonna make a motion to do the opposite.
I'll second Mark's.
Just gives us more time to talk before we have to vote. I know it's an inconvenience, but gives us time to deliberate a little bit.
You're talking about the committee of the whole 1 week?
Yeah, like,
So
you
you're
remember
not
the old
changing up
days
that
where we
you-
used to do
yeah,
a committee as a
but-
whole the first Monday, board meeting. the
You're not
second
changing
Monday.
up, you're not going back to a work session, we just have committees.
Yeah, basically committees a whole / work session, kind of. It's mostly gonna be committees, I do believe, that's what we're,
So it's no change, just 2 nights instead of 1.
yeah. Well, it kind of eliminates the need for committee meetings throughout the rest of the month. That's all you
Right,
have.
I'm just saying there's no change, it's just 2 nights.
And when we come for the regular meeting, we should be going right from the salute to the flag to voting.
Right.
We skip the whole first 2 pages.
I'll second whoever said to keep the way it is, that way we have 2 out there. You're not gonna change it, I'd rather just a little bit.
Other meetings towards the month. Another night is fair.
Right. There's a motion for each.
So I guess we'll do a roll call, not to change it, and then we'll do a roll call for the first and second Monday.
So the first one is a yes or no, keep it the same.
Keep it the same, yep. That'd be the easiest way
Just
to
so
do it.
everybody understands, first, I guess the first motion you're gonna take is for this one here where it's one meeting month.
Yeah.
First one meeting on this.
Yeah, there's January 12th, February 2nd, and March 9th.
So your first vote is to keep it the same, that's the first.
Right, since we have a motion first and second for both methods, be sure to do a roll call. Whatever one wins, that's what we'll do.
Roll call.
We'll do a roll call.
Mr. Lanning,
Yes.
Roll call on this one.
Yes.
Mrs. Hunsinger,
Yes.
Mr. Nestle,
No.
we're voting on that one,
Vote on this one, one meeting month, that's what you're voting on.
Yes.
Ms. Phillips,
No.
Mr. Taylor,
No.
Mrs. Moyer,
No.
Mr. Yost,
Yes.
Mr. Kroop,
Yes.
and Mr. Hess.
No.
You got 5-4, right, for, we're gonna go 2 meetings?
Still,
We gotta take a motion.
still should do a roll call for a second. Okay, this is a roll call for the 2 meetings, one on the first and second Monday. Committees will hold the first Monday, second is a board meeting.
Mrs. Hunsinger,
No.
Mr. Yost,
No.
Mr. Kroop,
No.
Mrs. Moyer,
Yes.
Mr. Nestle,
Yes.
Mr. Lanning,
No.
Ms. Phillips,
Yes.
Mr. Taylor,
Yes.
and Mr. Hess.
Yes.
Now, if that worked out, we are gonna switch back, right?
Yeah, there's always an, you know, if it doesn't work out, always revisit it. Nothing set.
I have a question on that schedule. In July, we only have one meeting going on. What's going on? in this one?
Typically you do one meeting, that's what I've seen, that's why I only put one meeting in the month of July. Certainly, board can do whatever you wanna do, but typically I have never scheduled a second meeting in July.
We have an issue on the board meeting. Typically, we approve the temporary budget in May. That meeting's May 11th. We wouldn't have 30 days.
Yeah, we would have to either do it in April 20th or change that date.
So I guess we'll keep that in mind, if we don't get it done by April, we'll have to move the June meeting.
That's what we did last year.
Yeah, we've done that for a couple of years now.
Could you do a single-item vote on the May 4th?
We advertise
We
that's
advertise
voting.
for that.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely an option. So I got ahead of myself, back to committees. My philosophy is if you're on the committee and you still want to keep it, it's gotta be a good, you know, good. Mark, Clint, you were on academic affairs, you still want to,
Yeah. Brenda was the other.
right, we have 2 possible openings. Anyone else would like to join? Bob, Tony, you guys got good.
I'll go on academics.
Tony, would you like to join that one too, or?
Sure.
Building and grounds we have, and now, as far as I'm concerned, you guys could, when you meet, you pick your own chair of the next committee as a whole. So,
Can't figure out.
building and grounds, Jen, Clint.
Yeah.
You guys want to do it? All right. And anyone else like to join there? Bob, Jerry, Jen, or, Jeff? Yeah, I mean,
I'll fill in wherever we need, sure.
okay. You want to, Bob, or want someone else, or? Jeff, you want to do building and grounds?
Are these gonna be night meetings?
They're gonna be part of the committee as a whole.
So realistically, what you realistically voted on is the 2 meetings, so the committee meetings then become part of that work session.
Yeah.
So,
There
I
might
mean, you
be-
can have an extra meeting, say you're doing a building project, there may be a meeting for it to have additional buildings and grounds, but typically you're doing everything on that night.
All right.
So for buildings and grounds, it's Jen, Clint, and Jeff.
Correct.
Yep. And Janet too. Okay. Athletic committee.
They can join us.
Anyone else? Bob? Jared, you want to too?
I need to go beyond that.
You interested, anyone else interested in? You can add there first if you want. And if anyone wants to be an alternate.
Yeah, I'd like to be on that.
All right.
Sorry, I was lost there.
All right, so we have Mark, Bob, Jared, and okay, budget committee. Myself, which I'll be ad hoc, so I don't need to sort of list it. We have Jen, Jeff, and Mark are already there. You guys still want to be part, or want to step aside, or?
That's fine.
So for you, since I'm stepping aside, there's an opening, you see Jen, raise your hand. We'll add Jen. So it'll be Jen, Jeff, Mark, and Jen. And then, policy committee. There's only two on there so far, it's Clint and Jared, so guys, you want to remain?
Well,
All right.
I can too.
And Janet too. So we have Clint, Jared, Tony, and Janet. Fiscal committee. There's Jared and Jen were there. Jen was alternate.
I'm interested.
I was an alternate on there again.
Is it disciplinary?
Yes, that's if there's any expulsions, stuff like that.
Those are typically during the day, just so people know as well.
And we could do alternates, like I could step in as an alternate if the work schedule sometimes gets crazy, so someone else can fill in, you know. You be interested too? All right. So we have Jared, Jen, Tony, Janet, and Mark. So at least everyone's covered. Human resources, we had the entire board, that's basically if we have any interviews, anyone wants to sit in on interviews or if there's any issues that pop up. So it's the entire board, fine with that? Security representative, Mr. Taylor, you did that before, so you want to still prepare security?
Yes, sir.
Good, good. And I have one on my list that we're gonna have to start figuring out very soon, is negotiations.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
I would hope.
All right, so there's 3 for negotiations, if anyone else wants to join. A few of us can't join. All right, that's everything. Committee. So everyone just think about CSIU, and we'll revisit that in January. Motion to adjourn, reorganization.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed, same sign. I hereby call the order to start the December 1st board meeting. We all have to do one more sign of the flags, and we did that. So we'll start with Academic affairs. Any report?
We did not meet.
Athletics, Mr. Orlando. No report this month? Budget and finance, any report this month?
There's none.
Building and grounds. No report. CSIU, there is no report. Representative no report. Policy committee.
Nothing from this one.
OTEC, myself and our board members were were there at the last meeting. The gymnasium floor is coming along very nicely. They should be able to use that very soon. And all but $5,000 of that was covered with insurance proceeds because of the burst water line. They're also in the process of finalizing their new generator they're installing. Their meetings with the sending districts are over, I know, and the field trips for the incoming freshmen are going to be starting this month. As far as I'm aware, for the study, the RFP for that, the last I was down there in November, they have not received a proposal yet. When we have the next meeting, there might be an update for that, but as of right now, there is not. Next meeting is a workshop on the 9th, and after, and I'll meet with Ms. Phillips and get you on board for down there. Okay, that is the end of the committees. A motion to approve the board minutes from the November 3rd regular board meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign? Carried. Ms. Majors reports. Motion to approve?
So, second.
Roll call vote, please.
Mr. Kroop,
Yes.
Mr. Yost,
Yes.
Mrs. Hunsinger,
Yes.
Mr. Lanning,
Yes.
Mrs. Moyer,
Yes.
Mr. Nestle,
Yes.
Ms. Phillips,
Yes.
Mr. Taylor,
Yes.
and Mr. Hess.
Yes. Presentation of the bills. Motion to pay the bills.
Second.
Roll call vote, please. Any question, or before the roll call, any questions or concerns? Roll call vote.
Would we just roll call?
That's what I thought we just did.
I did the business majors reports, the ones that we, those are the ones that we got earlier today.
Oh, okay. Mrs. Hunsinger,
Yes.
Mr. Lanning,
Yes.
Mrs. Moyer,
Yes.
Mr. Yost,
Yes.
Mr. Kroop,
Yes.
Mr. Nestle,
Yes.
Mr. Taylor,
Yes.
Ms. Phillips,
Yes.
and Mr. Hess.
Yes. Superintendent's report.
Just one item, going to have a town hall meeting on December 8th at 6 PM here at this office. This is really centered on high school parents that just want to discuss 339 programming, scheduling, opportunities for kids. Although there's been some chatter online, it has nothing to do with the study at the VOTEC. I'm happy to listen to parents, but that's not the purpose of the meeting.
Administrative reports. All the reports are attached to the packet. Anyone have any questions for our administrators? I got actually one comment to make for Ms. Cheyenne for the high school. I was actually, Dr. Vandal, Mr. Yost, he and myself were there for that Thanksgiving dinner. I gotta say is the kids, they, student council interact, Mrs. Driscoll, the cafeteria staff, and I apologize for anyone that I missed. They did a phenomenal job. The seniors are happy, and the kids did a great job. And it was a great, well-attended event. I want to thank you, everyone, for doing that.
It is very impressive.
Yeah, you guys see this as something that happens every year. For someone that's new to the district, I thought it was outstanding that we put that event on for the community and that the kids serve. I just thought it was great. You don't see that in every district, so it's really nice to see.
And the seniors are so great, so appreciative of you guys. The kids had everything covered, we just stood out of the way, so we didn't screw anything up. Thanks. Yeah, they had it covered, it's very impressive. Okay, that brings us to the first public comment session. For agenda items only, please state your name, location, and limit to 3 minutes, please. Okay, on the general.
I just wanted to say one thing. None of you want to take over for CSIU? Really? Come on, think about this, people. These are for special need kids. Really? None of you want to take that over. Do you guys care? Really? Do any of you care? These kids are our future. Think about this. There's a lot of kids that go to East Berwick and West Berwick that have special needs. Do you get that in your head? Realize it. Come on. Wake up and take on that task. It's not that hard. Mrs. Yost did a very good job. Why can't any of you try to put that in your schedule? Come on. Thank you.
Okay, going on, anyone's got a copy of the agenda, there's one post on the board. Look at the approved items G1 through G4, one motion.
So moved.
Any questions?
I have a question. Do we always have a physician in the school district?
Yeah, you're required to have one for athletics.
Okay.
You need to have someone on the sidelines during football games. And then also we do what's called access billing. Has to do with special education. We need someone to sign off on that paper. I don't know how much access do we get for approximately?
249 students at this time.
Yeah, but I'm saying from access.
For money, 300,000.
Yeah, 300,000 we gain from access, so you need someone to sign that paper.
What are their, like, are they able to prescribe, diagnose, as far as being a physician?
Say the question?
Are they able, as being a physician, are they able to like diagnose or prescribe anything along those lines?
So they would serve on the sidelines,
Okay.
On whatever situation they would be put in, and then they do things like physicals and different things for our sports teams.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. E5, look for a motion that the school directors will not raise any tax for support of public schools for the fiscal year 26-27 by more than index is calculated by Pennsylvania Department of Education. The index rate is 4.8%.
So simply for new members, I know members of the board are used to seeing this motion, but what this motion simply means is that you're not going to go for exceptions to raise above the index. You're not making a decision on taxes other than you're saying you're not going to raise above the index. Does that make sense? You, through budget season, you would determine if you're going to raise or not raise. This is simply saying you're not going to raise above the index.
If I approve this motion, means that we could raise taxes from 0% to 4.8, just not a dime past 4.8%. Roll call vote, please. Any questions?
Mr. Nestle,
Yes.
Mr. Taylor,
Yes.
Ms. Phillips?
Yes.
Mrs. Hunsinger?
Yes.
Mr. Kroop?
Yes.
Mr. Yost?
Yes.
Mrs. Moyer? Yes. Mr. Lanning?
Yes.
And Mr. Hess?
Yes. Budget and finance, for one motion to approve B1 through B4.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions?
I'd like to pull the image of B2 up for you to just see it. So, the cafeteria fund is a separate budget. So Nutrition Inc. has been running in the black, meaning positive for the district. You cannot spend that money on things that are outside the cafeteria, and it's limited on what you can spend that money on. We have, I think it's on your report, but we have approximately $2 million in that fund. When you get audited, you have to come up with what's called a spend down plan of using that funds. This is one way that you can use the funds. So certainly I can send out all the requirements, but I sent out the spend down plan. This is something that you can put back into the district. I think it's a positive thing. It creates, I think, more of an intimate dining experience for our high school. So questions on this?
For our new people, just last year, we updated almost all the kitchen equipment for this fund, so that's all pretty much new.
The spreadsheet that I sent out to you, I think, has something like $450,000. We're running, I don't want to quote every year, but historically, the last couple of years, nutrition has been 300,000+ a year. So I came up with about 450,000 of how we can utilize those funds, and then you're going to get $300,000 at the end of this year, potentially on top of that. So I think it's a great way to utilize this money to put back into the cafeteria for kids.
Your kids will enjoy it, looks nice.
High school admin was part of the design, and we went out and got 3 different quotes. This is the cheapest of the 3 quotes, and I believe it's the nicest quality as well.
You get a motion on that,
Jen,
Motion
should
and
we just
second.
stage all in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign? Carried. Okay, we're looking to approve one out of state and one overnight field trip in one motion, correct?
So moved.
Any questions, comments?
All of these band trips, these are if kids make it to this spot, but because they're overnight, they need approved by the board. So we won't know if kids qualify, but they're already approved in case they do. Just like you would for states, for wrestling or whatever.
Yeah, they've already had qualifications, I know that as a parent, so, but, we have a motion second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Transportation, motion to approve the attached Mission Creek transportation drivers.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. On to personnel. Looking to approve items 1 through 11, one motion.
Second.
Just one note, under P2, there was a resignation that came in today, and that's been added. Jeremy Clausen as JV Assistant Varsity Boys Basketball Coach, effective immediately.
Any questions, comments? Any items? those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
I need to abstain. P2 on Diane Croops and P4 on Tyler Evans.
Okay. On to old business. I don't have any old business to discuss. Anyone have any new business? Then last round of public comment. Please state your name, location, and let me talk for 3 minutes, please.
Okay, my name's Danielle Kishbaugh. You guys all know me. I'm from Salem Township. I want to talk about bullying. How often do we actually have the kids come in and have an assembly and actually talk about bullying to the kids? Anybody give me an answer? Nobody? Okay, great. Okay. Well, I made this speech at VOTEC, and I'm going to make this speech for you guys as well, because VOTEC has had a great deal of problems at VOTEC with bullying. And they're actually looking into trying to make that possible where they can teach the kids to not have bullying anymore. They are actually going to have my one friend, which is Rob Niederheiser. He is the person in charge of Williamsburg University Police. And another girl that works for Susquehanna University, her name's Chanel, and they're going to come in and talk to all the kids about how bullying is not right. Okay? Living in this world as a kid is not easy in the high school life. Not only are you being bullied in school during the daytime, but at nighttime by looking online at your phones and also by looking on the computer. We need to have more assemblies to teach these kids that bullying isn't right. Encouraging the students to speak to a trusted adult is also one thing to teach them. Talk about how to stand up to the kids that are bullying them and to say stop or directly walk away. Urge the kids to show kindness to the bully and getting them help. Please teach the kids before it is too late, before somebody has to go into the hospital or before somebody ODs and somebody has a problem. Now, like I said, VOTEC is already doing something about it. When are you guys going to do something about it? You might want to think about it, okay, because there was an instance that happened at VOTEC. You might want to think about having more assemblies about bullying. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? For this meeting, we did not have an executive session. We just did swearing in for the new and re-elected board members and board photo. Next meetings will be January 5th for the committee as a whole and January 12th for the regular board meeting. Motion to adjourn? All in favor, say aye. Opposed,